collectives. So it's a Saturday morning, and I have not done much of this, but part of what we talk about on the Created Life Collective is, searching yard sales and thrift stores and even flea markets, if I could ever find one, which is like my dream, to go to a flea market. But garage sales are kind of like flea market, but just spread out. So today I'm going to do a little bit of garage sailing and share my tips. Yeah, so if you've never garage sailed, there's a couple of tips to be mindful of. One, have a list kind of in your mind of what you might be looking for, and keep fresh in your mind that you're not just bringing home a bunch of junk, but because it can be really tempting to just come home with stuff that you don't need, stuff that you don't use. And the idea is not to clutter our homes, because as you'll see on the Created Life Collective, we're going to be decluttering our house and getting rid of some things and simplifying our life. But in an effort to save money and to have kind of an eclectic design style, and also just, I think it's really responsible to reuse other people's stuff rather than going and buying new stuff. So again, the stuff has already been created if you're buying it in the store, but the more that we shop from each other, then the less waste that as consumers we're going to be putting out into the world in terms of demand for things, right? So I think it's really responsible. If someone's done with something, that you might use it. Now, I'm really careful when I garage sale. I don't like stuff to be clearly dirty. If there's any kind of dirt on clothes, it's a no-go for me. But even on anything. So for me, ribs, tears, that kind of thing, just general overall damage that I'm not going to want to repair. Something I've learned is that I'm probably not going to fix it. Shoe, if it's something that's broken and it needs repair, unless it's just like I'm going to rehab it, like the dresser or something I'm going to redo totally, I'm probably not going to fix it. So those are not the best things for me to bring home. And then I just ask myself the question, like, do I want to dust it? Do I want to clean it? Do I want to have to put it away? Do I want to have to store it? Yeah. When my kids were littler and we were buying clothes for them, I almost only bought with that season and the next season in mind at a garage sale, because I did not want to store it for future unless it was something like amazing. But I bought a lot of kids' clothes at garage sales. I don't buy a lot of clothes for myself at garage sales unless it's just something really cool and vintage that I won't find somewhere else. Now, baby clothes for my grandkids, that's another story. And clothes for my kids when they were younger, absolutely, because especially babies, they very rarely go through everything. And we have a lot of people in the area with super great taste. So anyway, so that's kind of cool. All right. Something else to note. My plan for going to garage sales, I'm only going to 3 today. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. It depends on the day, depends on the area you're in. And it depends on time, but today I have a limited amount of time, which is why I need to get going. But we have a Facebook page where some beautiful angel in our community actually scours all of the for sale sites, because there's a million locally here. She even looks for signs in the community as she's driving around and takes pictures of them, and she puts them all in one place. You cannot sell anything on that site. It is garage sale list only, and you can also send stuff to her, and that's my favorite place to go. All right, so I write down the ones that I want to go to. Typically, I'm a Saturday garage sailor, not a Friday Saturday garage sale. So if a garage sale has started on Friday and it's now Saturday, that kind of goes down my list of priorities of where I want to go first. I am an 8 o'clock person, not necessarily a 6:45 person. So typically, most garage sales are started by 8 o'clock, but, taking the time that it starts into consideration is really important. And then I just put those into my map search and find out which ones it's gonna make the most sense to me. Sometimes people have something listed that I think might go fast that I'm very interested in. That might bump them up on the list of my priorities, and I will make my route based on those places I'm gonna go first. All right, so today I have 3. I've put them in order of mainly just where they line up from my house, because again, I have a limited amount of time. I always go with cash. And if I haven't picked up cash on Friday, sometimes I steal it from my kids. Actually, really literally today, I said, Mia, can I borrow some of your cash because she has cash? I also don't go with a ton of cash because, again, that just gives me that cooling off period. If somebody is willing to hold it while I run and get $500 cash, if it's a big item, that gives me that chance to step away and kind of process, do I really, really want this? I don't ask people to hold something if I'm not seriously going to buy it, because I just think that's rude, because probably, while I'm gone getting my money, 10 to 20 other people have stepped up to the plate. So, but if I have to write a check for it, I'm going to think twice, if it's a big ticket item. So I don't go with hundreds of dollars of cash. Maybe if it was a big yard sale day and I was going to go to a ton of yard sales or a big block sale, I might go with more money in my pocket just because I was going to go to more sales. Okay, so have an idea of what you want. Find where all the garage sales are. Make a list. Here's my list of all the places I'm going. And get some cash and be prepared. I guess that's it. All right, let's go. All right, I'm on my way to the first yard sale, and as I'm driving here, I thought that I would give you a couple of tips. If you're having a garage sale, here are things that I look for when I'm going to garage sale. First of all, I love when garage sales are together in a clump, because clearly that's just more convenient. So when people come together and do a garage sale together, or a whole street or neighborhood does a garage sale on the same day, I love that. I've done that before, and I just took slips of paper and put notes on all the doors up my street several months in advance, actually, and then said, this is the day I'm going to do a yard sale. Call me if you're interested, and I will list you in all of my garage sale advertising. And so that was awesome. Also, some people that day didn't want to do a yard sale, but they did a bake sale, or they had a lemonade stand or whatever. So that was really fun. So I love when things are clumped together. So if you can get people on board in your neighborhood, even your next door neighbor, the person across the street, when there's garage sales together, I'm more likely to go there first. Also, multifamily is always something I look for, because there's going to be a lot of variety of stuff. Clear-cut instructions on how to get there, or the address, clearly you have to have that, the times. I don't know what else I look for, but something else. So this is my girls and I who love the yard sale. This is our huge pet peeve, and that is signs that are not easy to read when you're driving by. The letters are not clear, the signage isn't clear, the directions aren't clear, the sign is blowing over. So big letters with the address and the time, less important, but address so you can see it as you're going by. Anyway, all right, we're here at our first yard sale. Okay, collectives, this is exactly why I yard sale, because this is the kind of find that I'm looking for. This Pendleton cup, I actually collect these. I never in a million years thought I would find one here, but it's $1. And I don't have Glacier Park, and I haven't been there, so maybe that's cheating, but I love this cup. And so I'm super excited that I found it, because Glacier Park is on my to-go-to list. So it's a treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to find, but this is definitely an amazing find for me. And we're back on the road. So I scored a couple of things. At the end of the day, I'll show you all the things that I got garage sailing, and I'll talk about how much money I spent to do it. But I got a couple of fun things there at that garage sale, the first garage sale. So now we're on to number 2. All right, guys. So I'm back from garage sailing. Actually, I was back from garage sailing earlier this morning, but this is my first chance to lay everything out. I want to show you my haul from today. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the total amount that I spent today versus how much I could have spent if these things were brand new. Now, granted, they're not brand new, but some of them are almost like new, because I'm pretty choosy when I go to yard sales. I don't buy things that aren't like looking like almost brand new. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about those things. So really, you guys, like the title of this video says, saved over $400 today. Pretty awesome, right? Okay, so let's turn you around and let you see what we got. Let's start off with this. So this right here is an HFT all-terrain bike. It has a trailer hitch on the back there. It has an adjustable seat, and it has these big fat all-terrain tires, which is really good for our terrain here in this rural area. It's a really sturdy bike, and just to give you guys an idea, I paid $20 for this bike, but it's retailing right now on Amazon for $96.95. So I feel like I got a really good deal there. All right. Next up, now I cannot give you like a solid price as to what this would be worth because it's actually handmade. But like items on Amazon are anywhere from $99 to $150. I just went with $99 for my price comparison. But this is supposed to be a little McDonald's drive-through window with the shutters. It has a bunch of play food, some specific McDonald's food. So I think this is really cool. We actually think we're going to turn it into more of a lemonade stand slash little coffee barista play set for my granddaughter. It's going to actually go over to their house, but I want to show you on the inside here. All this food came with it. And, you know, the food, I didn't even put that in the price, you guys. So the food's probably like at least, I don't know, $20, $30 worth of this plastic food. And my favorite feature probably is that it completely folds together so it's flat for storage. And I think that's just brilliant. Okay. These are some puzzles that are going to stay here at my house. So some wooden play school puzzles and some other ones over here. I get a couple of Xbox 360 Connect game and controllers. Now those controllers, I looked up that gold controller right now, even used on Amazon, it's 45 bucks. And the other one is $40. So I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Cool Nevada Wolfpack sweatshirt, which is like a brand new, and that's the local, not local, but the Nevada UNR, Northern Nevada, University of Northern Nevada team, and we like to go to their games. And my daughter wanted a sweatshirt at the game last year. It was 60 bucks at the game, and I got it today for $3. So pretty cool. She'll be able to go to the game in style this year. But on my price comparison, I put it on the Amazon price, which was $34.95. Okay, this outfit here is super cute. It is going to be for this winter. For her, I got this little hair tie. And then I got some clothes for Simeon, my grandson, who is needing some shorts just to finish out the summer. You know, this time of year, you don't want to be spending a ton of money on brand new shorts. He's literally going to be wearing them for like another, you know, month or two maybe. Moving along. Okay, so this is actually something I was looking for, but I had forgotten I was looking for it. So this is a cast iron spoon rest, and I just was thinking today I got brand new Pampered Chef tools, and I want to make sure I have a nice place to put them so that we are not tempted to leave them in the pan or rest them on the edge of the pan, which is what ruined my other ones. So I'm excited to have that. And then this cool water bottle. We are always using water flasks here at the house, and I just thought this one was super cute, so we got that one. And then I'm gonna skip over here, and we got this salad spinner right here, and I think I paid $2 for the salad spinner, and then we got this personal water cooler. So I was really looking for the water cooler and these football socks. These socks on Amazon are they start at $10, and go to $25 for these like Under Armour and Nike football socks. So those will be perfect. And then I want to talk about my very favorite purchase of the whole day, which I talked about earlier. I showed you guys, but here you can see it out of the box. So I collect these, I guess, if you want to call it that, these Pendleton cups. This was in the box. It's a Pendleton National Park Edition coffee mug. We use them in our RV. I have two. This one was actually on my want list, the Glacier Park one, and because I love the Hudson Bay blanket colors, and this just reminds me of that. And so these cups, when I buy them as we're traveling, are $19.99, and I got this one for $1. So brand new, it's never been used. The last thing was something, you know, not everything that you buy works out, right? So I got this collar for Luna, but we got home, it doesn't fit her. It's too small. All right, so in the wrap up, I actually did a little bit of time. I don't obviously normally do this, but just for your guys' benefit, I went online to kind of search out what it would be to buy each of these things brand new, just to see, you know, really, am I saving money by garage sailing? Because it did take me the morning, but it was fun. I loved it. It's kind of like a treasure hunt for me. I love doing it. And so adding up all of these things, $506.11 is what I would have paid to purchase these things online. Some of them would have been off eBay or off Amazon used, so not all of them would have been new, even paying these prices. And others of them would have been new, and clearly these are used items, but most of them are like new, if not new. So, $506.11, and that's without tax, without shipping, without whatever. And I spent $71.75. Guys, that's over a $400 savings from this morning, and I'm just really proud of that. It's actually almost 440, isn't it? I don't know, you guys. I didn't do that math, but anyway, you can do it in your spare time if you really care. But I'm super excited that so I got these, you know, good deals. And so anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that garage sailing or thrift store shopping or whatever, you'll see me do more videos about how I get good deals or whatever. Did I bargain for any of these things? That's a question I get sometimes. I did. The only thing I offered less on was the McDonald's play stand was being offered for $25, and it was kind of the end of the day, and I knew she'd be closing up. I left and came back, and it was still there, so I offered her $20. This haul came from 4 garage sales in total. I did go to 6 garage sales, but there was 2 that I didn't find anything that I wanted. So, which is fine. So basically it was half a morning's work. Let's see here. If you have any questions about how I find deals at yard sales, or what kinds of things I find at yard sales, or how I incorporate things that I find into my decor, or just anything else that you might have as a question, let me know. Also, I'm going to be doing a series on having a garage sale, so that'll be coming up. So I'll do that and I'll post it, and then you guys will have that information. It'll be ready for you next spring as you're gearing up to have your own yard sale. You're going to be seeing us clearing stuff out here from our house as we simplify our lives and just get ready to be more open to what God has for us and not be so encumbered by all of our stuff and the time that it takes just to take care of it. So anyway, all right. So from me to you, have a great day and happy bargain hunting.